Theme has haunted, in a good way, generations. But how did the DuckTales theme come to life? Let's dive into its secret origin. In the spring of 1986, a struggling songwriter named Mark Miller locked himself in a small LA apartment, sat before a reel-to-reel recorder and a Roland Juno synth, and began noodling what would become the DuckTales theme. Disney had requested an opening that felt pop, not just cartoon music, something catchy with hooks you could hum. And Muller, already experienced in writing radio hits, decided to give it a shot. Muller wrote both the words and music himself. The opening bass line, octave jumps, syncopation, was designed to immediately grip the listener. He injected imagery into the lyrics. Hurricanes, race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur? All in service of making a tiny narrative in 60 seconds. Muller's demo included keyboard, synth, and even quack experiments, which were mostly dropped. Once Disney signed off on the demo, Muller brought in collaborators to flesh it out in studio. Greg Karukas played keys, brass players and backing musicians added color. The vocals were handled by Jeff Picetto, whose voice brought energy and soul to the track. The final version lasted just about 1 minute. But what a minute. It goes from hook to bridge to key change to triumphant finale, capped off with that memorable woo-woo, and even the cheeky not ponytails or cottontails. Disney reportedly paid Muller only $1,250 for the work. Slavery compared to how it would be if Disney knew how famous it'd be. Over time, the DuckTales theme became iconic, aired in over 100 countries, translated into over 25 languages, and covered by countless artists. When DuckTales was rebooted in 2017, the theme wasn't discarded or just reused from the original. It was rearranged and re-recorded by Felicia Barton, with new instrumentation and a fresh production while preserving its core. The creators saw it as a piece of their lineage, a way to connect past and present. So next time that woo-woo-woo loops in your head, remember, it started in a tiny apartment with a songwriter chasing a pop hook, and ended up as one of the most beloved TV themes ever. If you enjoyed this peek behind the music, hit like, subscribe, and tell me, what's your favorite cartoon theme and why? Until next time, little piggies. Woo-oo.